Cassian, surrounded by the lab's chilling blue light, puts the final touches on the Iridium X necklaces.
These are more than just necklaces, they're sleek, obsidian chained pendants with quantum translocation capabilities. They will activate only when your vital signs drop below a critical threshold, instantly transporting you to a hidden safe house. It's designed for life, forged for your escape.
In the Revenant lab, Cassian reveals a gleaming necklace, distinct from the others. He explains the necklace's power. A temporal escape to 13th century Anatolia, 1237 AD. Cassian details the science behind the necklace. A temporal rift encoded in quantum fragments.
If the world burns, let this carry you beyond the flame.
The necklace glows softly, promising a journey through time and beyond destruction. Under the cloak of night, Ayla and Naz, shrouded in shimmering cloaking suits, begin their descent upon Helena Grigorov's luxurious Manhattan penthouse. Their movements are fluid and precise, each step measured, as they infiltrate Helena's residence with practiced stealth. Their mission is clear: to plant meticulously forged documents and audio recordings that will falsely implicate Victor Ransom in plotting Helena's assassination. With seamless execution, Ayla and Naz work in concert, ensuring every detail is perfectly aligned to their deceptive purpose. Inside Helena Grigorov's private vault, shadows dance as I approach the safe, my movements precise and deliberate. With deft fingers, Ayla unlocked the safe, the heavy door creaking open to reveal its secrets.
I carefully placed the forged documents among Helena's valuables, each page a calculated deception.
These documents, crafted with precision, weave a tale of Victor's betrayal, designed to ignite suspicion and discord. Closing the safe, I leave behind a seed of doubt, a wedge driven between two powerful figures, altering their destinies forever. Inside Grigorov Dynamics, Naz infiltrates Helena's corporate servers, her expression sharpening with each line of code. Bribery records surface, confirming suspicions of corruption within the corporation. The screen reveals blackmail documents, exposing the dark underbelly of Helena's operations. The final revelation: Helena's involvement in illegal AI weapon trials is exposed, solidifying Naz's resolve. Under the cover of digital fog, Cassian and Ayla infiltrate Victor Ransom's estate, their presence masked by advanced technology. Unseen by the estate's security, Cassian and Ayla move with calculated precision, shadows among shadows. The digital fog swirls around them, a cloak of invisibility in the night. Each step is deliberate, their mission unfolding in the heart of the estate. Their actions are silent, their purpose concealed, as they navigate the estate's perimeter. Victor Ransom's estate remains unaware of the intrusion, the digital veil holding strong. In Victor Ransom's private heir bunker, Cassian moves deliberately, a ghost in a technological cathedral. He carefully positions evidence, framing Helena in a web of deceit. Each planted item whispers of conspiracy, implicating her in the theft of Project Chimera. The evidence mounts, painting a grim picture of betrayal and destruction aimed at Victor's empire. The bunker hums with power, a stark reminder of Victor's reach and influence. Cassian completes his task, leaving behind a trail of fabricated breadcrumbs. In the heart of Dubai, within Victor Ransom's high-tech satellite office, shadows dance as classified data is pilfered. Every design, every line of backdoor code, every detonation protocol for Project Chimera falls into Cassian's grasp. With the stolen data secured, Cassian's voice cuts through the silence. A chimera burns itself from the inside out. Let's hand them the torch.
The digital torch is passed, and the countdown begins.
In the heart of Victor Ransom's AI vaults, the digital fortress stands unaware, poised for a silent, remote breach. Cassian's digital tendrils snake into the system, unseen, unheard, corrupting the core of Victor's carefully constructed AI defenses. Project Chimera ignites with furious energy, a digital wildfire unleashed within Victor's domain, promising power and control. The promise of Chimera shatters, its launch turning to collapse, as chaos erupts within Victor's operations, a symphony of digital discord. Confusion reigns as Victor's empire falters. The once impenetrable AI vaults now echo with the silence of corrupted systems. The facade of the offshore bank looms, unaware of the storm about to break. Victor's family's offshore accounts are exposed, setting off a chain reaction of investigations. Breaking news flashes across screens, each headline screaming Victor's financial downfall. The scandal deepens, its tendrils reaching further into Victor's empire. Authorities circle closer, tightening the noose around Victor's once untouchable empire. In bustling news studios, the tide abruptly turns against Helena as leaked recordings flood the media. Helena's carefully constructed image shatters as her contempt for world leaders is laid bare. The revelation of unethical human trials ignites a firestorm of outrage, consuming her reputation. The United Nations responds swiftly, announcing an emergency probe that sends shockwaves through her crumbling empire. Helena watches from her office, the news reports painting a grim picture of her downfall. The walls close in as her legacy transforms from one of innovation to infamy. The corporations suffer a coordinated cyber implosion, their stock value plummeting into oblivion. Panic erupts as employees scramble around their desks, the flickering light of collapsing stock tickers casting eerie shadows. The digital world crumbles before their eyes, reducing fortunes to ashes in an instant. Chaos reigns as the once stable empires of Grigorov Dynamics and Ransom Corp dissolve into digital dust. A symphony of despair echoes through the offices as the weight of financial ruin crushes hopes and dreams. The flickering screens serve as a stark reminder of the fragility of fortune in the digital age. Families collapse, and reputations crumble to dust. Helena vanishes into thin air, leaving no trace. In a luxurious Dubai compound, Victor lies still, betrayed. His own code, once his shield, now turns against him. Cassian's AI rewires Victor, his fate sealed. The empire built on secrets now crumbles under the weight of betrayal. Maychen orchestrates an emergency Solak Holdings shareholders meeting, the event broadcast live across financial networks. The room pulses with anticipation, the air heavy with unspoken tension. The agenda is revealed. A vote to replace Cassian with interim CEO Jordan Lannister. Eyes dart around the room, gauging reactions as the gravity of the decision sinks in. The future of Solak Holdings hangs in the balance, dependent on the decisions made in this charged room. Jordan strides confidently into the room, his smug expression betraying his ambition. He pauses, savoring the moment as if the throne were already his. The lights in the conference room begin to dim, casting long shadows. Anticipation hangs heavy as a figure emerges, stepping onto the podium. The figure stands silhouetted against the dimming lights, commanding attention. A hush falls over the room as all eyes turn towards the podium, awaiting the next revelation. Cassian Solak stands, a figure resurrected, radiating an aura of cold resolve. He begins to unveil the raw truth, unedited footage flickering to life. The conference room transforms into a stark theater of past sins, displaying logs from the Revenant Lab's secret operations. Surveillance archives reveal a web of deceit, each frame a testament to unseen betrayals. The air crackles with unspoken accusations as Solak presents irrefutable evidence of the Revenant Lab's dark deeds. The large screen flickers to life, casting a harsh light on Jordan Lannister's calculated schemes. The evidence mounts. A staggering 128 million embezzled, each transaction a nail in the coffin of Solak Holdings. Coordinated leaks to Helena and Victor surface, revealing a web of deceit spun with precision. Forged boardroom signatures appear, proof of offshore siphoning that bleeds the company dry. The full scope of Jordan Lannister's betrayal is unveiled, a stark exposure of greed and manipulation. A wave of shocked gasps sweeps through the Solak Holdings conference room, the air thick with disbelief and tension. Legal officers advance, their movements precise and deliberate, signaling the swift and irreversible downfall of Jordan. Jordan stands, his voice trembling with disbelief as his authority is publicly revoked, his empire crumbling before his eyes. The seizure of Jordan's stock unfolds with cold efficiency, each document signed sealing his financial ruin. He stands, stunned and isolated, as the full force of Solak's elite legal team descends upon him, lawsuits piling up like a storm. The room watches in stunned silence as Jordan faces the crushing weight of his downfall, his legacy tarnished beyond repair. Cassian pauses, his gaze sweeping across the room before stepping back into the heart of the conference.
You don't rebuild a house that was burned down, you build a fortress in its ashes.
The room falls silent, the weight of Cassian's words hanging in the air, a call to forge strength from destruction. Under the soft glow of experimental sky projectors, Cassian's Hamptons estate radiates warmth and triumph. Guests mingle discreetly, their laughter and quiet conversations a subtle symphony of success. The night sky above Cassian's estate shimmers with manufactured auroras, celebrating a hard-won victory. The estate glows warmly, a beacon of private celebration under the manufactured stars. At Cassian's Hamptons estate, Ayla moves freely, laughing with Naz in a moment of pure joy. Naz mirrors Ayla's joy, their shared laughter echoing their renewed camaraderie. Their dance is a celebration of relief. Weeks of tension melt away. Ayla's laughter rings out, a melody of hope and freedom. The camaraderie between Ayla and Naz shines brighter than ever. The Hamptons estate basks in twilight as Mei Chen gazes into the flames, a glass of wine in hand. Her mind races, already envisioning the next level of Solak's AI defenses. Each spark seems to ignite new ideas, her expression a mask of intense focus. The fire crackles, mirroring the complex algorithms taking shape in her thoughts. A determined glint hardens her eyes, fueled by ambition and resolve. The wine sits untouched as she delves deeper, lost in the intricacies of future tech. Cassian stands on the balcony of his Hamptons estate, the cool pendant a tangible reminder against his chest. The vast expanse of the star-strewn sky mirrors the infinite possibilities of the future. His gaze is fixed on the stars, reflecting on the victory hard-earned. Cassian quietly considers the uncertain path ahead. The night air whispers of the future, carrying both promise and challenge. He breathes deeply, ready to face whatever dawn may bring. Above Cassian's Hamptons estate, the night sky unfolds, a tapestry woven with countless stars, hinting at the vast unknown. Cassian's voice echoes through the night, a solemn acknowledgement of victory tinged with foreboding. We won the battle, but time is a funny thing. I've seen what waits across the veil. Cassian's ominous whisper lingers in the air, a chilling premonition. In the sleek, sunlit Revenant lab, Cassian is immersed in holographic data, his brow furrowed in concentration. He navigates through the complex web of information, his expression shifting from analytical to concerned. The lab hums with quiet intensity as he seeks to understand the vulnerabilities exposed by his actions. His mind races, piecing together the fragments of data, his focus unwavering despite the weight of his discoveries. Cassian commands attention at the head of the polished table, sunlight casting a glow on the Solak Holdings board members. He gestures towards the holographic display, a laser pointer accentuating his vision for Solak Holdings. We must focus on security and innovation to ensure Solak Holdings remains at the forefront. The holographic display pulses with complex data streams, reflecting the intricate strategies being unveiled.
It is imperative that we are prepared for future threats. Our proactive approach will be our greatest strength.
Anticipation fills the room as Cassian's strategic vision promises a secure and innovative future for Solak Holdings. Ayla and Naz navigate the chaotic heart of New York City, their figures lost in the city's ceaseless motion.
So, are we clear on the next target? Crystal, just waiting for your signal.
Their purposeful strides mirror the city's relentless pace. Each step is deliberate, their mission concealed within the anonymity of the bustling crowd. In the dim glow of the hidden bunker, Helena's face is obscured behind thick glasses and a severe wig. News reports flash across the screens, each headline a painful reminder of her downfall. Helena clenches her fists, the betrayal by Cassian searing into her memory.
He will regret the day he crossed me. I will make sure of it.
Helena's mind races, plotting and scheming, the gears of revenge turning relentlessly. In the sterile confines of his room, Victor, though weakened, burns with resolve, the sting of betrayal igniting a quest for retribution. Amid the stark desert sun, Victor quietly plots, the cold calculation in his heart a chilling contrast to the arid landscape. Gathering his resources, Victor makes clandestine calls, seeking allies united by shared grievances and a hunger for justice. He reaches out, finding those who have been wronged and now stand prepared to fight. In the dim solitude of his office, Cassian is sitting at his desk, the cool glow of a monitor casting shadows across his face. A new encrypted message pierces the digital veil, flashing urgently across the screen. His eyes widen, a chilling realization washing over him as he deciphers the warning a new threat looms. The weight of his actions descends, as the encrypted message warns of the unwanted attention he has attracted. The monitor's glow reflects in Cassian's eyes, now filled with a mix of determination and apprehension. He leans forward, ready to confront the shadows that now seek him out. In the Hampton's Revenant lab, Cassian meticulously tinkers with pendants under the dim, focused lights. His brow furrows in deep concentration as he delicately adds intricate new features, enhancing their protective capabilities. The lab is bathed in a soft, almost ethereal glow, highlighting the urgency that permeates the air. Silent acknowledgement fills the room, a shared understanding of the escalating threat looming over them. I anticipate the need for even greater protection. Outside Solak Holdings, a sea of protesters surges, their signs a vibrant declaration of fury and demand. The protesters' unified voices rise in a powerful chorus, challenging the towering might of the corporation. Cassian appears, his face a canvas of defiance and exhaustion, standing firm against the tide of public condemnation. The air vibrates with palpable tension as the confrontation between power and protest reaches its zenith. In the subdued glow of Cassian's private jet, the engine's hum is a constant companion. Cassian's face is a canvas of grim resolve, reflecting the dark expanse that stretches beneath the aircraft. Bound for a place whispered to hold secrets of a looming threat, Cassian's determination hardens. His fist clenches, knuckles stark white, as Cassian steels himself to unearth the truth, whatever the cost. Cassian navigates the desolate, dusty paths of the remote mountain village. Hidden in the shadows of a crumbling building, Cassian meets his contact.
They're not who you think they are. This new enemy, they're playing a different game.
What kind of game are they playing?
One where the rules change every minute. Trust no one. In the dim confines of his safe house, Cassian is hunched over a cluttered table, bathed in the eerie glow of holographic projections. His brow furrowed in deep concentration, his mind races as he deciphers complex data chips, each piece hinting at a looming threat. Cassian is tracing lines on a schematic, piecing together fragments of information. The puzzle begins to coalesce, revealing a danger far greater than imagined. A sense of urgency fills the room as Cassian realizes the magnitude of the threat. Cassian's focus intensifies, every movement precise as he prepares to confront the impending crisis. Against the dazzling New York skyline, Ayla and Naz stand as dark silhouettes. Their eyes lock onto a figure far below, a silent promise of action passing between them. The wind howls, carrying the city's distant cries as danger looms. Ayla and Naz exchange a look, acknowledging the peril that lies ahead. Adrenaline surges as they prepare to confront the unknown. Cassian is lost in a dream, a storm of future visions swirling around him. Flashes of collapsing buildings and shadowy figures hint at a world engulfed in chaos. A cold sweat glistens on Cassian's forehead as the dream intensifies, gripping him tighter. Cassian jolts awake, eyes wide with urgency, as the weight of the dream crashes down on him. In the heart of the Revenant lab, Cassian immerses himself in a world of innovation, his mind racing with ideas. Cassian hunches over complex schematics, his brow furrowed in concentration. He pushes the boundaries of science with relentless determination. The lab hums with the energy of invention as Cassian races against time. Cassian pauses, a glimmer of hope in his eyes as he envisions a breakthrough. Under the relentless desert sun, a figure emerges, a solitary silhouette against the endless sand. Each step is a testament to an unwavering quest. As the figure trudges onward towards their mysterious goal, the air crackles with suspense, each grain of sand whispering secrets of what lies ahead. The heat shimmers off the dunes, a palpable force that heightens the anticipation. Despite the harsh conditions, the figure presses on, driven by an unseen force. The search continues, each moment a step further into the unknown, each grain of sand a silent witness. In the dim, metallic confines of her hidden bunker, Helena's face glows with resolve as she speaks into a secure comms device.
Victor, it's Helena. I propose an alliance.
An alliance? After everything?
Cassian is a threat to both of us. We need to put aside our differences and work together.
A tense silence hangs in the air, broken only by the hum of the bunker's systems.
Very well. I agree.
Inside the rehabilitation center, Victor's determination is palpable as he begins his rigorous training. Each punch and kick is delivered with focused intensity, his movements precise and powerful. His suppressed fury crackles in the air, fueling his resolve to regain his power. He is determined to exact revenge. In the dim light of his office, Cassian's face reflects deep worry as he contemplates the alliance between Helena and Victor. Shadows play across his face, hinting at the looming confrontation and the weight of his responsibilities. A heavy silence fills the room as Cassian steels himself, preparing his team for the battle ahead. The air crackles with unspoken tension as Cassian finalizes his plans, the fate of his team hanging in the balance. Ayla and Naz charge through the heart of New York, their feet pounding a fierce rhythm against the city's chaotic symphony. They cut through the bustling crowds, determination etched into their faces. The relentless chase becomes a high-speed dance of desperation and resolve. Their pursuit intensifies, a rhythmic beat of feet against the pavement, echoing their unwavering focus. In the dim light of the safe house, Cassian addresses his team, his words sharp and focused, the air thick with tension.
We all know what's at stake here. This is about teamwork. Every single one of you plays a crucial role. Our strategy is simple: divide and conquer.
The warehouse stands silently, its shadows stretching like grasping fingers across the deserted ground. Ayla and Naz emerge from the darkness, their forms outlined by the city's distant glow. The air crackles with tension as Ayla and Naz confront the suspect, a silent challenge issued in the stillness of the night. The night explodes into motion as Ayla and Naz engage in a furious battle, their every move a dance of precision and power. Ayla moves with deadly grace, her actions honed to perfection. Naz unleashes a storm of martial arts and advanced technology, overwhelming their adversary with a symphony of whirring gadgets and sparking energy. In the depths of night, Cassian writhes in restless slumber, haunted by visions. A dreamscape unfolds, revealing fragments of the enemy's sinister plot. As the dream intensifies, Cassian gains critical insights, pivotal for the impending battle. The weight of newfound knowledge settles upon him, preparing him for the trials ahead. Inside the Revenant lab, Cassian's relentless innovation takes shape. Cassian tinkers, adjusting components with focused intensity. The weapon begins to coalesce, a testament to Cassian's ingenuity. Testing the weapon, Cassian observes its effects with a critical eye. Cassian stands surrounded by schematics and prototypes, embodying constant adaptation. In the dim, cool light of the hidden bunker, Helena and Victor lean in, their focus sharp as they study the holographic display. They gesture decisively, each movement precise as they fine-tune the final details of their plan. Anticipation fills the bunker as they prepare for their strike against Cassian. Confidence radiates from Helena and Victor, reflecting the meticulous strategy they have forged. Victor, now a force of nature, begins to explore his newfound powers within the confines of his Dubai Rehabilitation Center. Muscles tense and eyes ablaze, Victor tests the limits of his enhanced strength, pushing against the very walls that contain him. With a burst of agility, Victor leaps and bounds across the room, a testament to his revitalized body. Each movement is a dance of power and precision as Victor becomes one with his extraordinary abilities. The air crackles with anticipation as Victor's transformation nears completion, his resolve hardening with each passing moment. Victor stands, a warrior reborn, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead. In the stillness of his office, Cassian anticipates an imminent attack from Helena and Victor. The weight of the impending confrontation settles as Cassian prepares his defenses. Every movement is calculated as Cassian ensures his team is fully alerted and ready. A silent command passes as Cassian's team springs into action, their faces grim with resolve. The office transforms into a fortress, a silent promise of the battle to come. Against the backdrop of the glittering New York skyline, Ayla and Naz stand as silent guardians. Vigilant, they scan the horizon, prepared to confront any threat that dares to emerge from the shadows. The wind howls around them, carrying the distant echoes of the city below, a constant reminder of the lives they have sworn to protect. Their resolve hardens with each gust of wind, their commitment unwavering in the face of impending danger. Together, they stand as the last line of defense, ready to meet any challenge with courage and unwavering determination. In the depths of sleep, Cassian is adrift in a surreal dreamscape, where reality blurs and the shadows whisper secrets. The indistinct form of a new enemy takes shape before Cassian, its presence a looming dread that twists the dream into a nightmare. The dream climaxes, revealing the full extent of the impending doom, its scope vast and terrifying. Cassian suddenly jolts awake, his eyes wide with newfound understanding, the chilling revelation still gripping him. In the Hamptons Revenant Lab, Cassian prepares for the final battle, the air thick with anticipation. He secures advanced armor, each piece clicking into place with precision. Cassian tests a high-tech weapon, its sleek design reflecting the gravity of the moment. With a determined gaze, Cassian grips the weapon, his resolve solidifying with each movement. I am ready to face my destiny. Under the cloak of night, Helena and Victor initiate their assault, plunging the city into chaos. Explosions erupt across the skyline, painting the darkness with flashes of fire. Victor strides forward, his presence a harbinger of destruction as buildings crumble in his wake. Helena unleashes her power, sending shockwaves that ripple through the city streets. Amidst the pandemonium, the city's hopes dwindle as Helena and Victor tighten their grip. In the harsh glow of emergency lamps, Cassian and his team find a desperate refuge behind overturned tables, their weapons raised in tense anticipation. Energy weapons discharge fills the air, each crackle a stark reminder of the relentless assault they face. With practiced efficiency, they move as one, a symphony of coordinated defense against overwhelming odds. Each member harnesses unique skills and scavenged technology, a testament to their ingenuity and determination. The weight of their world rests heavy on their shoulders, fueling a resolve that burns brighter with each passing moment. Under the cloak of night, a fierce battle erupts in the heart of New York City, as Ayla and Naz stand as the last bastion of hope. Ayla and Naz valiantly defend the helpless civilians, their courage shining bright. Victor's forces close in, their menacing presence casting a dark shadow over the city. Helena leads the charge, her determination fueling the attack against the city's protectors. The clash of heroes and villains echoes through the streets as Ayla and Naz stand firm against the encroaching darkness. Amidst the chaos, Ayla and Naz remain unyielding, their resolve unwavering as they fight to protect the innocent. Inside the Revenant Lab, Cassian relentlessly tinkers, a storm of ingenuity brewing within. His mind races, a whirlwind of calculations and possibilities as he formulates a defense. Cassian's hands move with practiced precision, swiftly assembling the countermeasure. Each adjustment, each connection, is a step closer to neutralizing Helena and Victor's impending assault. In the heart of the Hamptons lab, Cassian's relentless innovation becomes humanity's last bastion. Inside the hidden bunker, Helena and Victor's triumphant laughter fills the air, oblivious to the looming danger. Their victory celebration echoes through the confined space, their arrogance blinding them to Cassian's impending counterattack. Unaware, they revel in their apparent triumph, their hubris casting a shadow over their judgment. Empty champagne bottles litter the table, reflecting the bunker's dim, flickering light, symbols of their misplaced confidence. The flickering light dances across the scene, highlighting their arrogance as they toast to their false victory. In the shadows, Cassian prepares to strike, their celebration a stark contrast to the storm brewing outside. Victor stands silhouetted against the Dubai sun, a figure of resolve preparing for a decisive battle. His eyes, reflecting the intense light, harden with a steely determination, mirroring the city's unforgiving landscape. He moves with purpose, each step measured as he readies himself, his focus absolute. The air crackles with unspoken tension as Victor visualizes the impending confrontation, his mind a fortress. He draws a deep breath, steeling his nerves, ready to confront Cassian with unwavering resolve. Victor whispers to himself, his voice low and steady. I am confident in my abilities. I am ready to face Cassian. In his dimly lit office, Cassian orchestrates a daring counterattack, his strategic brilliance about to turn the tide of battle. His focused gaze reflects the intensity of the conflict, a master tactician poised to outmaneuver his adversaries. With a decisive gesture, Cassian issues commands, his strategic mind calculating every move to ensure victory. The office buzzes with anticipation as Cassian's leadership and tactical acumen prepare to reshape the battlefield. The city sprawls beneath Ayla and Naz, a tapestry of lights fading into the night. Ayla and Naz stand firm, their determination cutting through the cool night air. Helena and Victor meet Ayla and Naz's gaze, a silent challenge hanging in the air. The glittering city lights blur behind them, a backdrop to the standoff. Tension thickens as the four figures face off against the backdrop of New York City. Amidst the Revenant Lab's humming machinery, Cassian stands, lost in thought, his brow furrowed with contemplation. The sterile white walls of the Hamptons lab amplify the echoes of the recent battle, each clang and cry replaying vividly in Cassian's mind. He relives the clash, each moment a stark reminder of the constant evolution and growth he undergoes. Amidst the sterile ambiance, Cassian's mind is a battleground of memories and lessons, shaping the warrior he is destined to become. In the depths of Helena's hidden bunker, Helena and Victor stand in defeated silence, their once grand ambitions now reduced to mere ruins. Cassian and his team emerge victorious, their resolve solidifying the grim finality of the moment. The weight of their failed schemes crushes Helena and Victor as they confront the severe repercussions of their actions. A heavy atmosphere of despair fills the bunker, signaling the definitive end of their aspirations. In the stark confines of the rehabilitation center, Victor sits defeated on the edge of his bed, The sterile white walls seem to close in, mirroring the isolation he feels. A flicker of understanding sparks in his eyes as he looks up. The weight of his past actions crashes down upon him, and he accepts his defeat. He realizes the error of his ways. Finally confronting the truth, Victor takes a deep breath, seeking redemption and forgiveness in the sterile air. In the dim light of his office, Cassian sits, surrounded by stacks of documents, his face reflecting determination. The faint glow casts shadows across the room, highlighting the anticipation in Cassian's eyes. He prepares himself, a true leader ready to face new challenges and embark on daring adventures. The stacks of documents seem to fade into the background as Cassian's visionary spirit takes center stage. A spark ignites within him, a promise of the extraordinary journeys that await. Cassian's office transforms into a command center, where strategy meets courage and the future is shaped. Ayla and Naz stand as silent sentinels, their figures etched against the dazzling tapestry of New York's night skyline. The city pulses with life, a symphony of distant sirens and urban echoes carried on the cool night air. Guardians of peace and justice, they watch over the innocent, their vigil unwavering beneath the starlit sky. Their silhouettes stand firm against the horizon, protectors against the shadows that lurk below. Cassian's Hamptons estate glows with light and vibrates with music, a beacon of triumph cutting through the night. The air buzzes with celebration, a tangible testament to hard-won victory. Cassian surveys his domain, a genuine smile lighting his face, gratitude shining in his eyes. His gaze sweeps over the assembled team, each face a testament to loyalty and dedication. He acknowledges the bedrock of his success, the unwavering support of his trusted allies. The party continues, a vibrant tableau of victory and camaraderie under the Hamptons sky. Cassian stands on the balcony, gazing up at the stars.
The battle is won, but the war continues, and we will be ready.
A quiet moment of reflection before Cassian faces whatever lies ahead.